tonight.
From Akron. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Stroud now. Oh, and that is incomplete. The CD in this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Outright to Smith and Jigba. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing now is Stroud. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud on 3rd down now. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Now Stroud. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stroud. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle. Going to be caught here by Pitts. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. And Stroud now to throw. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with the touchdown run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And just shedding him off there. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. On first down, Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now it's Fields. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. To throw is Fields. Dancing to his left. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Stroud sets up the play action. Short throw caught by Pitts. He leaps over him. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Walker. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Ken Walker with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after here coming up. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, it's Fields. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Aaron Donald has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. On second down, here's Fields. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Shakes off the sack. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stroud to throw it. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, it's Stroud. That is caught, finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Fields. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Fields. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
This time they stay on the ground. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Final play of the half, Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Fields. And the ball is knocked out, and the Texans scoop it. And some room to maneuver. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's got it. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Setting up the screen, Harris. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now Fields. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Stroud. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Straight ahead, Walker. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. 39 yards there, a big one. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Fields now to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers 1st down as he gets this up past the 40. Back to throw. Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. A shotgun snap. Fields. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Throwing again is Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And they're going to speed things up here. Stroud off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. He gets it complete to Harris. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Again, Fields. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. Meanwhile, Fields' throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Second and a couple. And one last throw here for Fields. Oh, not sure.